Are you focused on the customer or do you have the customer's focus? Well, for me, there is a world of difference. Which mindset do you have regarding this? Do you have the focus of the customer or do you have the are you focused in the customers? There's so many people out here on social media who try to pitch the products and sell it to everybody they see. They friend request people all over the place. They don't do the research if they are in their target market. And then suddenly, when you accept a new friend, and you feel, okay, what kind of person is this? It just takes like a minute or even less. And then you get a spammy message on messengers that saying, hi, I just want to tell you that I have this awesome ID and this awesome opportunity for you to join. Can you relate to that? Is that having the customer in focus? Yeah, maybe because you want to convince them of something, but is that actually to have the focus of the customer? Before I dig in and share 3 tips that can help you to get pre qualified prospects, to get more followers, and have friend requests coming to you instead of you chasing strangers, I will just present myself if I haven't had the possibility to meet you before. My name is Gabriella Grutenfeld, and I have an online business where I help network marketers, coaches, and home based business owners to grow their business from home and learn attraction marketing to get pre-qualified prospects and also learn the new way of building on social media using smart techniques and applications to get everything set up in systemization and optimization so you can talk to many instead of speaking one to one. If you are watching this live, please say hello and where you're checking in from. And if you're watching the replay, please write hashtag replay so I know who's watching. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me in the comments and I will be happy to answer them after this live. I was actually reminded of this yesterday when I had a meeting with one of my customers. We were talking about her profiles and what she had on her profile. And then I realized that I have been working so long for growing businesses, working with marketing, with sales, and also communication. And the one thing that makes the difference is the way we think of the customer or the prospects, to have their thoughts and be interested in them. So let's dig into the first thing about this. If you have a customer focus, then you think about what you want to help them with. You ask questions, you are curious, because if you are that, you will serve them with a solution of their problem. But if you are just reaching out to them and say, I have this big opportunity, and not really spend the time to get to know them, to know if they are interested in what you actually have to offer, well, then you have a customer in focus because you want to convince them in some way, but you don't have their focus in mind. Be a human before a marketeer. Think about if you work in a shop where you sell clothes and then a person comes in and they look around and you can see that they are searching for something. You go and talk to them and then you ask, okay, well, can I help you in any way? And they say, yeah, I'm interested in a jacket. And then you just take the most expensive jacket and show it to them. Here's a great one. And then you start talking about why that jacket is so great and why they should buy just that jacket. A lot of people that gets what I would feel attacked with that kind of pushy say, oh, no, thank you, I'm not interested. And then they will walk away. But if you instead had been interested and had the focus on what their needs and asked, okay, is it some special color? Is it some special price range? Or is it something else? Is it a long jacket or a short jacket? Ask questions to be curious so you have their focus, their wants in your mindset. Then you can propose exactly what they want. And that will help you so much to get success also here online, because it's the same way online as you do it offline. You need to ask them about what they are curious about. Think about if you still are sending those spammy messages that I say it is. When I get those messages, are you interested in my business? Would you ever do that if you met a person on the street? Just say, hi, I have something interesting for you to say. No, I think you would have started with, okay, how are you? Who are you? And be a little bit curious about the person and build a know, like, trust and a relation. So that is my tip number one. Have the mindset of the customer's focus instead of the focus that you will have to have the money. Tip number two that I want to share today is actually look on your own profile and look into the introduction that you have on the left side and see what you have been written there. Have you been written that you are a salesperson for that company, or that you work with this? Is that something that creates curiosity? If you instead write, I help people who need this, what you help them with, and be as specific as you can when you do this. I will give some examples, because if you are specific, you are talking to your target market. And if you are not specific, you are talking to everybody. And you're talking to everybody. You're talking to nobody on media. You need to think about who is your perfect customer. So you talk to them. For example, say that I help moms lose weight after you just had a baby, without spending hours at the gym, or I help women in the 50s to get rid of their overwhelmed feelings in that age and become happy again. Or if you have a service or some other practice, what do you help the persons with that your product is the solution for? So write that in the introduction, because when people go to your page or they see that in their newsfeed, they see, oh, this seems interesting. This is what I'm searching for. And in that way, you get people to connect to you instead of you chasing them. Can you see the difference? The last tips I want to share with you is that a lot of us think with our wallet instead of being a human before we are a marketeer. We think that we need more customers, we think that we need more sales so we can do that and that and that. But if you start thinking about being a human and being interested in the person that you connect with, you get people to get to know, like, and trust you. It takes a little bit longer, but you don't get all of those rejections. So in the end, you actually get more sales because people rely on you. They trust you, they know you, they like you. And the next time you talk to them, they already know who you are and that you don't spam them or push them to a lot of things. You are interested in helping them to find a solution for whatever problem that they have in that industry or that you are working in. So build relations, make connections, be curious. Think about building a business online with relations is exactly the same as doing it offline, but you are doing it in another way. So be curious, ask questions. And when I started to change the way of how I did, that actually was the one thing that changed my business. I now have customers coming back and buy one time, they buy two times and continue to buy. And I also have pre-qualified prospects reaching out to me just by learning those different small things that I changed in how I communicated, in what I wrote on my pages and also when I connected to them. So I hope this helped you as well. If you want to read more and learn more about how you can attract pre-qualified prospects instead of chasing strangers and save time, just click on the link that I have in the introduction and visit my homepage where you can read more about tips and tricks that I have learned about and that I would happily share with you. So take care. See you. Bye.